Well, I set off this morning down to my local plumbers merchants, and 2 hours later I was flying my rocket, or projectile as it's more accurately called. What I bought for £44.38 were some fittings, and you've got here a reduction joint, 2 right angle bends, a tap, plastic to copper fitting, and there's also a car tyre valve which I'll tell you more about. So we cut our pipes 85, 55, 30, 30 centimetres, and when you've cut them, make sure that you just open out the ends a little bit, and usually there's a piece of equipment on the cutters to do that. So the lengths are 85, 55, 30 and 30 copper piping. When you've cut them, just clean off the ends with some wire wool. Make sure that you don't cut yourself, as I did, as careful as I was. Once you've got all your bits together, what you can then do is lay out the pipes in between the fittings. So there we have it, and all we've got to do now is fit them together. So compression joints pretty easy. The difficult bit we'll find, and I found, because I got some leaks in my first trial, was actually tightening these up. Probably better to have 2 of you to do this, and I didn't have a spanner big enough for the nut on this, so I had to use my my wrench, as you can see here. So nice and tight. The tyre valve just pulls through a reduction joint, 22 to 15 mil, I think that is. So you just literally pull it through hard. Don't need any sealant, amazingly. It just works as it does in a car tyre. Also, you just need to make sure that the valve does go into the pipe. So you've fitted that, nice and easy to do, and you're then going to push on the plastic to copper joint, and in the end of the pipe, just to strengthen the pipe, I was given these little black plastic items, I don't know what they're called, and you can see there it goes, just pops into the end of the pipe, and then the pipe just literally pushes in, and there you have it, it's done. Just a word now about safety, because it's really important that you take account of safety and do a full risk assessment before you use this. So you mustn't go over 60 psi, and also you need to be careful, obviously, about where you actually point the rocket, and you keep the children well back from that. So you're now going to make the rocket, which is dead easy, and what you need for that, some A4 paper, a piece of pipe to wrap the paper around, some glue and tape, and some card for the fins, and if you want to you can decorate it, which obviously the children will probably want to do. So you just wrap the paper round tightly as you can, and glue the edge with a glue stick, and then tape the edge down to make it nice and secure. So you've got your tube, which you then need to, of course, fold the end over of, and I just used some sellotape on the end of that. Well, you're now ready to make some fins for your rocket. So using some lightweight card, cut it into 4, and then one of the pieces fold over, as you can see the bottom right hand piece there, and then you're going to put some marks on it and cut from the bottom and right hand corners up to the marks to produce 2 fins, like so. The right and left triangles are waste, just throw those. I used a ruler to just fold the fins against to give me those. All you now do is get some glue and glue the fins to your rocket. And there you have it. Hope you found this useful, and that you get years of pleasure flying rockets with children and adults. 3, 2, 1.